X marks the spot. There's some treasure in here. How's everybody doing out there on the internet? This is your friend Big Frank out of Collecting, and got some good news for all of you. Those of you that were paying attention to that short we uploaded before, this is it. These are the cards from CGC. They just came back yesterday, but they didn't come to me. They came to my shop, my comic book shop, my home base, Third Planet Comics, down here in Houston, Texas, right off of Kirby Drive. That's where I go for all my comic books. I get a lot of collectibles from there, and with them having a CGC membership, I can send this out to them and I don't have to worry about anything. Now, these are Pokemon cards, and traditionally you do want to do PSA because the resale value on those are a lot better. However, we'll probably discuss the differences in another video. My card company of choice is going to be CGC. I'm primarily a comic book collector. I just ventured into graded cards, and I'm pretty much going to stick with the company that I know. Now, why is it marked with an X right here? It's very simple. When Third Planet Comics checks in one of their CGCs, they actually open it up and they confirm that everything is in there. If there's any issues, they're going to help out in getting it resolved really quickly. So, my guy Joe down there, he is the one that opened this up, and he marked this for me so that I would know which direction the cards were facing. Why? Because I have not seen these cards yet. I don't know what they are as far as grading goes. I know I got 2 Charizards, I've got a Mewtwo in here, and I've got 2 Lugia Alt Arts from Silver Tempest in there. One of the Charizard cards is indeed the alternate art from 151. Nice. And he did let us spoiler slip. Thanks a lot, Joe. I won't hold it against you. But he did let me know that I'm going to be very pleased with a few of these things. I cut them off right there. But let's take a look at these right here. And if you do want a really good comic book experience, go to Third Planet Comics. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to open this up. Okay, the back of all of them are facing right here. What I'm going to do to make sure I don't see the grade on this, I'm going to pick them up like this, just like that. And who are we starting off with? An Alt Art Lugia. An Alt Art Lugia. This is from the Silver Tempest collection right here. All right, so let's just take a good look at this. You guys are going to get my reaction. First, I'm going to close my eyes. There it is, and we got a Gem Mint 10! Yes! Yes! Very happy with that one right there. Gem Mint 10 right there. Very nice. Very happy with that one. Oh, yes. And the reason I got a Gem Mint 10 on this one is, as far as cards go, when I pull them, they immediately go into a protector right there. That's an easy way to make sure you get a Gem Mint 10. This card, raw, is trending at around $160 to $170. It was $215 a few months ago. Then, as I understand it, a lot more of these were found, and they've kind of bottomed out a little bit, but they have stabilized. Let's see, a Gem Mint 10. We're gonna have to research that. Of course, we're gonna put it in post-production, but a Gem Mint 10, very good right there. Very happy with that one. Digging that one. Okay, what's the next one we're gonna get? Okay, the other one. Charizard. Can't remember which one this was though. Okay, so we got the Charizard right there. Okay, and the grade, closing my eyes. You guys get to see it first. And let's see, 8.5. Well, this one does look a bit off center, but 8.5? I could have sworn this one would get at least a 9.5 when I was looking at it before I shipped it out, but I have no idea why it got the 8.5, because to be perfectly honest, right there, you see it? I don't have the fact sheet on there. So from now on, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend the extra money and I'm going to get everything put on there. But this one is the Obsidian Flames one. Card number 232 of 197. So this is a secret rare card. It is a double gold star. And in case you were wondering, the Alt Art Lugia card, that's just a single silver star right there. 8.5, I'm a little disappointed in that one, but you know what? I think I could probably trade up for something a little bit better with that one. So I think I'm going to save this one for New York Comic Con, and we're going to see what we can get from it. Okay, now we're going to go for card number 3. I forgot to mention I do have 6 cards in here. I mean, I told you what was in here before, but yeah, it's better to have the full number right there. And there is my Mewtwo V-Star. Now, before I show you guys this one, I don't think the grade on this one is going to matter very much because Jay Good is going to be at New York Comic Con. He is the original voice artist for Mewtwo in the original Pokemon movie, the English version. So, unless this is like a pristine 10, I may crack this one and take it out and get it signed by him. But let's take a look at what we got. Okay, you see my eyes are closed? There we go. And 9. Okay, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. This one, of course, is Crown Zenith. If anybody has been opening up Crown Zenith ETBs or Crown Zenith packs, there's some really good cards in there. Some really good ones in there. And a Mint State 9, pretty good. Pretty good on that one. This one is part of Galarian Gallery as well. GG 44 out of GG 70. Alright, so proud of that one. And I also have the Charizard that matches this card. I have that graded by PSA. I think that one is a 9 as well. Beg pardon. But, yeah, pleased with that one. We got 3 cards left. Let's take a look. Okay. My Sylveon Alt Art. I completely forgot I had this one in there. But yeah, this one is the Pokepuff Shop one. This one I bought at Gem Mint Card House, and for those of you that have been paying attention, that's my home base exclusively for Pokemon cards if I want to get individual ones instead of getting packs. But that's Sylveon. She is so adorable. I don't know. I'm gonna call it, knowing this is probably a male Sylveon, so let's go ahead and see what he got. All right, eyes are closed. And there we go. And 8.5. Disappointing. I figured this one would be at least a 9, but I can see some slight off-centering on this one. But then again, this one is from Evolving Skies. I don't think anybody's going to care about a lower grade when you've got an Evolving Skies one because, let's be perfectly honest, Evolving Skies, I've heard tell that a sealed booster box, probably going to be $1,000 by the end of the year. And I'm fairly certain a few of you fellow Pokemon collectors out there have a few of them stashed aside for that. But I'm okay with this one. I'm okay with this one. It looks good. Evolving Skies, 184 out of 203. And it is one of the nicer alternate art cards out there. So I'm pleased with that one. 2 more left. All right, let's take a look-see. There's the other Lugia Alt Art card. Okay. You're probably wondering why I have 2 of them. It's because Silver Tempest was one of my favorite sets. I was looking for the Alolan Vulpix and other ones like this, and I wasn't even hunting for this card. I didn't know it existed. And lo and behold, out of an ETB and a booster pack, I find one, and then I find another. So I've got 2 of these right here. All right, here we go. Eyes are closed. And Diamond 10, yes. Okay, that is a huge score right there. A huge score. Both of my Alt Art Lugias are Gem Mint 10s. Nice on that one right there. Nice on that one right there. If there was anything that I wanted to be a Gem Mint 10, it was going to be this one. Very nice. Very nice. 2 Gem Mint 10s. And being that I wasn't looking for these 2 cards right here, I technically have very little emotionally invested in them. So, on a good day, I think I've got maybe a minimum of $400 right here in my hands right now. Possibly more. Possibly more. But that could make for some really good trade fodder right there. Or I get rid of one and I keep the other. Okay. Now I know exactly what this next one is going to be, because it is a Charizard card. I definitely know that for sure. And it is the 151 Alt Art one. And no, it's not the Japanese one. For some reason I thought I had the Japanese one. And looking at it, yep. If you look right here on the back, because of how I'm trying to block it, if you can barely see it, there is a little bit of off-centering right there. I'm going to try and show you guys as best I can. But this is slightly off-center on the back right there. So I don't think this one is going to be a Gem Mint 10. Hoping it is. Gem Mint 9. Yep. I was able to spot that off-centering on the back right there. Still, it's a double gold star card from the Scarlet Violet 151 series, and aside from the Mew bubble card, this is the one that everybody was looking for. So Gem Mint, unfortunately it's not, but it is a mint card at a 9, and I think this is definitely something that is cool. And even if I don't decide to keep this one, this is a high in demand card, and I think if I decide to sell it or get rid of it or use it for trade fodder, I can get something really, really good out of it. But this is the result of everything. 2 Lugia Alt Art Gem Mint 10s. We've got the Obsidian Flame Charizard at an 8.5. We've got the Evolving Sky Sylveon at an 8.5. The Mewtwo V-Star, a 9. And of course, the 151 Charizard in a grade 9. So this is going to be an excellent addition to my collection. And I just want to remind everybody, Third Planet Comics. That's the place I go to for all of my comic book needs. The staff there is extremely knowledgeable. Stephanie, Josh, Joe, TJ, the owner, we have a lot of fun every time I visit them. And if you really want a good comic book experience, that's where you gotta go. Trust me on this one. All right. What a good haul right there. What a good haul. I am very, very happy with these 6 cards. But I'm also a little disappointed, because now I have to decide what I am going to send to CGC next. And if you guys could leave some comments below, I would really appreciate it. But my base set Unlimited Blastoise right here, I think that one should definitely go. And of course, I still have these guys right here, the Team Rocket First Edition and the First Edition Pokemon Expedition. But there are so many other cards that I have. I'm definitely going to be sending the Moonbreon card to CGC next. Oh, I completely forgot. I had them down here. I knew there was a reason I posted them down there. But these 3 cards are definitely going to be going next. We got 3 VMAXs from Evolving Sky. We've got the Moonbreon that everybody wants. We've got a Glaceon. And we've got a Sylveon VMAX. Those guys are definitely going, and everything in these penny sabers right here, these are earmarked to be sent out for grading. This is going to be a little expensive, but at the same time, I'm going to have a lot of fun while we're doing it. Let's see if I can find another one that I'm definitely going to be sending right here. the Gardevoir Japanese from 151, I think this is. I can't remember off the top of my head. But still, I got a lot of cards that I'm thinking I'm going to be sending out. Look at that stack right there. And some of these are error cards as well. So it all depends on when I get back from the convention and how much money I spend there. Now, before we end this video, I do want to let everybody know that this is the second set of cards that I have sent off to CGC. And I can pretty much tell you guys the turnaround time has been 60 days and 63 days. So CGC has been very consistent. So definitely something that I also enjoy about them. They're a familiar comic book company, and of course they are having a decent turnaround time. So if I was to take more cards over to Third Planet, it would be around the 25th. So likely by Thanksgiving, I would get them back. So I got to decide if I want to send them or if I want to wait until the holiday season is over. But 2 sets of cards consistently, 60 days apart. And of course, I can't fault CGC for how they package everything. They do a really good job of packing everything up and making sure everything is completely secured. I especially love this honeycomb that they do right here. I don't know how PSA sends everything out, but this little honeycomb that they got right here, I like it. And I'm going to repurpose this box right here because the Pokemon cards that I will be taking to New York Comic Con are going in here. And we're going to make sure they are protected. Let's still 9, 9, 8.5, 8.5, 10, and 10. Good haul right there, and I'm very happy with everything. So I think that's going to do it for this edition of Eclectic Collecting. Make sure you click that subscribe button because I do have a few things that I also need to show you. For those of you that are into numismatics, I've got a few dollar bills here. 2 of them are already in sleeves, and I've got 2 loose right here that I need to do some double checking on. But these 2 right here, very interesting. Very interesting. Plus a couple more coins. So make sure you click that subscribe button because we are going to be doing a whole bunch more stuff as we gear up for New York Comic Con, because, well, there are certain things that I really do need to show you. And that's going to do it for this edition of Eclectic Collecting. This is Big Frank reminding all of you, if you're not collecting eclectic, you're not collecting at all.